What do you think? Is today the day? The day we've been waiting for 7 months?
God, I don't want to get my
longer than
hopes up.
7 months.
You know what I noticed? I got a problem.
You have too high of expectations, so you're always disappointed.
We actually have a problem. We're plumbing, and we don't have any plumber's crack. Come on, people, you gotta stay true. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what we can do today. We always start out the day with like a list about this long, and we only get about that much done.
And it isn't that long, so
come on, plumbing.
Give her hell.
I hope. Let's just see what happens. We might be able to put water.
Oh my
in this
god,
doggone
that would be
water system.
So crazy.
So, one of the first things we have to do this morning is get all of our stuff kind of laid out so that we know where all the components go. Wow,
this thing's intimidating. This thing intimidates me.
I always wanted to own a fire hydrant.
Right?
I just didn't think it would happen like this. Time to unpackage the mamma jamma. Blue, do you have a fire? Oh, here. So we need to probably Teflon that. Sorry, Kim. I think that's probably good enough for now. Be free, little hydrant.
It's like a ribbon cutting.
Be free. So this is actually the valve shut off.
The bug that came out of there. Hey,
yeah,
bug.
Hey, bug. Oh, hey, bee.
Oh, it's a
hi.
bee's nest in
Hey.
there. Oh, hello.
Hey. Anyway, so this is the shut off for this hydrant, and this is called the standpipe. And that is a locking cover so that small, mischievous individuals cannot toy with this.
Doesn't keep bugs out, but did you thread this on yesterday? I don't remember this.
Yeah, I did all the cleanup. These were all rusted
nice. Yep.
too from winter, so got this all Tefloned and threaded on there. I'm starting to realize that I think the biggest challenge with our water system was just getting the pipe in, because the connections seems to go pretty doggone quick. All right, and this big mamma jamma goes right in here. So I need to get a little piece of 2-inch poly. It needs to be generous so if there's room to cut. But we're actually going to put a piece of poly in here, and this is just going to be a cap. I know a lot of people have yelled and screamed that I should put a valve in here, and I think because we're not planning on necessarily getting this buried immediately, I'm just going to cap this for now, and then if we want to, we'll put a ball valve in here so we can shut the house off, potentially drain the house. And then we're actually going to use a small piece of poly that will connect from this T into the hydrant, and then our main line will come in over here. So this will go to the house connection, and then we need another one of these that's actually going to go out to the hydrant.
This is almost as exciting as the day we filled up the hot tub.
Yeah. I think what I really love about these connectors is just the simplicity. Like, it's very unintimidating.
Speak for yourself.
It takes a little planning. Like, it's not effortless. But yeah, it's just pretty straightforward. So same thing here, there's a rubber gasket in there. Part of what makes these connections easy to insert is beveling this leading edge, just the outside. Don't need to do anything to the inside, but a slight bevel will keep it from getting hung up on the O-ring inside.
All said and done, well, we're not done yet, but to this point, are you pretty happy with our decision to go with poly? Even though none of the parts are in Home Depot and we have to order everything online, and getting it in was a pain in the butt.
Yeah, you know, I think I can agree with a lot of people who have criticized us for going overkill and overthinking things. I think having worked with this 2-inch poly now, you know, and spent some time with it, it'll be interesting to see how it affects our household. But I don't regret the poly. I don't regret the system design. I don't regret the fittings or anything. I think everything's working really well. I would say that if you don't have a clear need for 2-inch poly, do yourself a favor would stay away from it. I'd say probably 1.25 inches is probably more than sufficient for most households, and on the high side 1.5 inches. But I don't think we're going to regret having access to this water. It's so big. I don't think neither of us comprehends the full amount of flow that we're going to receive from this.
Ballpark number, what's this contraption all worth hooked up?
You're looking at maybe a little $150 in
Okay,
fittings.
that's not bad. And
yeah,
that's about
and the
600.
hydrant was outrageous, like
Yeah.
almost $700. But it's frost free. That's
Yep.
the important part. You could build this for probably $400 using what's called a stop and waste down here, but you've got a below ground valve. And so you can't service it.
Yep.
And this can be completely serviced above ground. You can pull the guts out of this thing above ground. So if you don't cycle the valve enough and the seals go bad, starts leaking, you can service it. No digging.
Next, we gotta turn this into something beautiful.
So this pipe, if you look closely, has an ever so gentle bend in it. And because we're putting the saddle tee here, I'm just wanting to try to get this to be a little bit straighter, so that when that gasket connection takes place, it's more solid. For those people who think out there, and I can't think of anybody who would think this, but that poly just unrolls straight. It actually has a lot of curve in it. Even when you unroll it, even when you stretch it out, it has a lot of personality. And we found yesterday with the 3/4 that if it just sits in the sun, it was very manipulatable. This 2-inch, on the other hand,
Nope.
you got to get after this stuff. It's got to get some heat in it before you'll be able to manipulate it. So we're going to see if we can just get a little straighter piece of pipe out of this so our saddle tee works good. Well, would you look at that?
This looks like a Super Mario game, like the tube level.
Yeah.
I think if we go down that one, we get to fight Bowser.
Weren't they plumbers? Weren't Mario and Luigi plumbers?
They're totally plumbers. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Wow.
Smokes.
It's kind of a shame that this is all going to be buried and we can't enjoy it. But I will think about this every time I take a hot shower.
All right, I need your help now.
Okay.
Time to tripod it. Just need a little bit more room here for the hydrant. Good. Hold still. That way. I'm gonna trim this poly.
We have a too short problem, so we've gone ahead and rigged this up to the truck to try to pull the 2-inch poly down the hill 2 more inches. Stop! Okay.
But I'm pulling with the truck.
So one more. After much fighting, we're on to the next step. I've refueled our spirits with some basil kefir water.
Yummy.
So next we gotta set these the fire hydrant, on a brick, and we're also gonna make some sort of rock pillow to put under it.
Yep. So when the wheat pole weeps and the standpipe drains, the water has somewhere to go.
On rock.
On rock.
And we're gonna put it in a pillow case.
Yep. So we need another valve box to cover our other 3/4 inch valve. So I'm just going to use another piece of 4-inch PVC just like we did for the other guy there.
Looks pretty dang good. Time to go to the top. Well, not the top, just to the hot tub deck.
We're going to leave things kind of in a temporary state until we have a chance to put some water in the system and give it a test.
She stands. It only took us, what, 20 minutes? It's probably 2 o'clock. I don't know. I have no idea what time it is. And we have all of our hydrants in. Yay! So now,
Pizza?
I think we're going to the top of the hill, right?
Oh. Heck yes, we're going to the top of the hill. Let's get the stupid thing pumping water.
Into the trench we go.
We've got 4 total pieces and they go something like this. This elbow needs to go on, okay? And it needs to get bent clear around to about here. And then the valve will go here. This will go on the end of the valve.
Okay.
And it will attach to the cistern. In order to install the bulkhead, we're going to have to remove this access door. And now that I'm thinking about it, go ahead and bring the step stool up here.
Okay.
We want something that's somewhat clean to put in there, including not crawling in there covered in mud.
Yep.
And it's only for just a moment so that we can install the bulkheads. So this 2-inch bulkhead, we want to go as close to the bottom of this tank here as possible. And then we're going to put our 3/4 bulkhead at the top, up here. Man, we almost might be forced to put our inlet up here. We don't really want this fill line coming right over the top of this valve, because then we can't put our valve box in. So instead we may have to come up here with our fill line and come in low on this plate up here. This is why we actually need to come in up here too, is that we actually need to have an overflow on these tanks so that if the fill line is filling too much, it doesn't puke out the cistern. It actually comes out the overflow and goes to the overflow drain. I'll bet. Oh, hey. Hi. I'll bet this is what the stomach of a whale looks like. Are those socks clean?
They're pretty clean. Famous last words. I'm a rock climber. Ready?
And she goes, "Ah." Is it dry in there?
I made it.
It shouldn't be wet in there.
Oh my gosh. This is like a once in a lifetime thing. Like, I'm in a cistern right now.
I would definitely watch out for the exit.
It's gurgling and contracting.
Look out for the exit. Maybe it's about ready to have a plankton
You've seen
movement.
the Magic School Bus, the digestion one, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna FaceTime my dad from a cistern. I don't think he's ever had that happen before. Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Alyssa.
Hold on. Can you still hear me if I go down here?
I think so. I think you're frozen right now.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
Still cannot hear anything. Are you in a cistern right now?
Yep.
That is.
Well, don't fall in there and get stuck.
I thought you'd appreciate that.
Were you taking a nap in there or something?
No. We're finishing our water system today and thought we'd give you a call and I have it on video.
Is it cooler in there or warmer?
It's pretty warm. It's pretty warm day to day.
Funny. Okay, we'll get back to it then.
I will. Stay tuned for videos.
Okay.
Alright, we'll be waiting.
We watch every single one as soon as they come out.
All right.
Jesse says bye.
Bye, Jess.
Have fun.
Love you.
Okay, bye, love him.
Bye. It looks pretty good. Found a muddy footprint and it's not mine.
Is this curved on the inside right here? Like, is it kind of dome shaped?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking for the highest possible flat spot. And I'm seeing that there's an even higher flat spot over there. So I think we're gonna put our inlet right here.
Okay. Boink. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, look at you. Put your toes in there. Grab the next hold. Get the next hold. Well,
that's it. Oh my gosh. I need to come down and admire this. After some deliberation, we decided to call it a day. We already have probably 8 to 10 hours of work in.
yeah.
It is going to be hot tomorrow. It's only going to get hotter, so we're going to continue getting up early and trying to work in the morning when it's a little bit cooler. And I'd say we accomplished our goal. Okay, it's almost finished. It's so close.
Yep.
Testing is like beyond finished.
We're ready to test, and the thing is, that's not going to be a short process. We have a lot of, we need to bring water in.
Yeah.
We need to get it up to the top of the hill.
Not something to start when you're tired and it's getting later.
No, not in the afternoon. And
so,
yep.
That's good though.
There's a saying out there that we never abide by, and that's quit while you're ahead, which is something we never do. We quit when we're down and out and we've lost by 100 points. So we're pretty good at taking a beating, but we gotta stop doing that. So this is a pretty good stopping point. I feel like we have time to get all of our tools together. We have time to eat dinner. We haven't eaten in 8 hours. We have a little snack, but can't do it.
Yep.
So it'll put us in a better position for tomorrow. We got very fortunate today.
Oh my God, we totally did.
Obliterated with sun. It was hot at times, but the clouds saved our bacon.
Sun's coming though.
Yeah.
I really feel like these cool days will last till September, October.
And we have a lot of cleanup to do. We've left messes at the lower part, so there's plenty of work left to do. We aren't just gonna leave it right here. We've got to like clean everything up. So.
Yep.
Super fun. Good job.
Yes.
We got what, 4 hydrants in, 3 hydrants,
and a fire hydrant.
And a fire hydrant. Connected
we
all of our
added
lower,
2 different lines.
Yep. All of our lower pieces, a valve, a valve box, connected the cistern, put our bulkheads in, finished the encasing. Not a bad day.
That's a pretty good day.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, this isn't an act. We actually still love each other after all this. And I feel like it's making our relationship stronger, only stronger.
We have hard days like everybody, but I think that we have a way of just working through those hard times, and then afterwards we kiss and make up.
Remembering why we came on this journey, like why are we doing this?
Neither one of us was under any delusion. We didn't come on here because of pillows, unicorns, and kittens. We came here because it's tough as hell, and very few people have the balls to do this. And that makes us special, or unique.
Unique.
Yeah, because anybody can do comfortable.
So on that note, let's get on with our day.
Pizza!
Pizza. I think Jesse wants pizza.
Pizza!
So I think we might have to drive somewhere to go get that. It's okay.
We have a car and gasoline, so what's
we
the
deserve
problem?
to celebrate every once in a while.
Right! This is huge! We should have done this 7 months ago. Come on, let's celebrate!
Okay, camera, you're done.